A lot of people, when learning kanji, often come across kanji that just don't have anything to do with the thing that they represent or what they mean. Most kanji don't, in fact. But there actually are quite a few kanji that do give you a hint as to what they mean, and that's usually by looking at their radicals. Quite a few kanji have radicals which are either on the left or on the top that can give you a little bit of a hint as to the category that they belong to. Probably the easiest one to understand is the water radical, represented here by these three dots. A lot of kanji that have the water radical have something to do with water. For example, bodies of water, ike, pond, mizumi, lake, umi, sea, or have something to do with something done in the water. Oyogu, swim, gyo, fishing or the fishing industry. Another good example is the tree radical, which often shows up in kanji for trees. For example, matsu, pine, kashiwa, oak, or sakura, the sakura tree or the sakura blossom. Sometimes the radical also comes on top, with the easiest one to talk about probably being the grass radical, which often represents plants or something of that nature. Two good examples are kusa, grass, and hana, flower. Be careful though, this doesn't work for every kanji. Kanji are old, hundreds and sometimes thousands of years old. And because of that, there's a lot of time for meaning to change and shift. And so a lot of kanji will have their meaning drift away from the original thing that may have actually been helpful with those radicals. A really good example of this is the word kanji, or specifically kang. It most likely originally represented the name of a river, which then was expanded to the name of the people, the Han people that lived there, and then went on to represent the characters that they used, kanji. Now, of course, it means that there's not really anything to do with water, and in fact, while it does have a grass radical in it, this grass radical is exclusive to Japanese. It's an artifact of the simplification process that happened shortly after World War II in order to make kanji a little bit easier. And it's originally this. That kanji, or the version of it, is still used in Chinese today, but we have replaced it with this grass radical to make it easier to write.